As a follow-up to what we just saw in the Seinfeld episode, let's actually put some numbers behind this idea of elasticity. In this example, we've got Big Burger World, and Big Burger World is going to implement a 10% price discount. But they want to track how different groups of customers respond. So here's customer group A, here's customer group B. And what we see is that we have the sales beforehand from Group A was $1,000. And because of the discount afterwards, Group A buys more. They buy $1,050. But Group B over here responds more. Their sales beforehand were $1,000. Now they're up to $1,200. So let's recall what the elasticity of demand formula looks like. It's the percentage change of the quantity demanded over the percentage change in the price. Let's calculate the elasticity of demand for both groups. So over here, the percentage change in Q would be 50 divided by the average of 1,000 and 1,050, which is 1,025. And all of that is divided by the percentage change in price, which we know is minus 10%. Now let's do some math. So 50 over roughly 1,000, that's roughly a 5% increase in sales. But because it's a little bit bigger than 1,000, it works out to 0.048. Divide that by 0.10. And what you end up getting in this particular case is you end up getting an elasticity coefficient of minus 0.48. Now let's compare that with what we get over here for customer group B. We'll also calculate the elasticity of demand. We've got a little bit of work to do again with calculating the percentage change here, because in this case, there's 200 extra sales, and now the average sale would be halfway between 1,000 and 1,200, which is 1,100. We're still going to divide that by what? Down 10%. And so when we do all the math this time, we get a number that's much larger up here. And so this number ends up being 0.178. Divide that by minus 0.10, and we get minus 1.78. Now, that's all we need to actually know what their elasticity is. In this case, because this coefficient is within 1 unit of 0, we say that this is in elastic demand. And over here, because this coefficient is more than 1 unit away from 0, we say that this one is elastic demand. So we implemented the same process with both groups. Everybody gets the discount, but one group responds a lot more, and my sales afterward goes up significantly. This group over here doesn't respond very much at all because their demand is inelastic, and therefore I don't get a whole lot of extra sales. So if you were looking to just target a group of your customers in order to maximize the effect of your price change, then what I would suggest is that we want to target this group of elastic customers over here. They respond a great deal. I make a lot more revenue. Whereas I might even decide, for instance, that I don't need to give the discount to this group because they don't seem to care very much. That's a great application of how elasticity matters in the real world. Some people care, other people don't. That's a whole lot like what we saw in the Seinfeld episode. I hope this has been useful to you.